Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Elden Ring. In the last one, we finished up a lot of the bosses on the map. We beat the Crucible Knight here, we beat another Crucible Knight here, we beat the ulcerated tree spirit that was down under there. We beat the ulcerated tree spirit that was here. We beat this Weeping Everjail, we beat this cave. And yeah, we pretty much have finished up all of the southern area. The only thing that we have left that I don't think we're going to do right now is if we go to this underground area. We could go there, but it seemed like that was a little bit strong, so I think we're going to hold off on that. And I think today we are finally going to travel north of Castle Stormvale. Now, we also have this path, but I think I want to take that path after we've found a little bit of our way up there. As far as at the end of the last episode, we did a few things. We found this, and I thought that it might be on the Weeping Peninsula to the south. I looked it up just to check, like, if we even had it right, and it's in a completely different region we haven't even been to yet. So once we get there, hopefully we'll find it. I mean, I was like, the dungeon can't be that hard to find. I feel like most of the things, if I'm exploring the map, I don't really need, like, a guide to it. I probably will find all the dungeons on my own. Um, but anyways, the other things that I wanted to do before we actually head north here is I wanted to change, where is the HUD? HUD I no longer want on auto, I want it on. I find myself a lot just pressing buttons to try and get the HUD to come up, because that's what I'm used to from the past Souls games, and I don't really like the HUD on auto, so there's that. What else did I want to do? I wanted to go talk to the sorceress lady who's down here. Because we met that other sorceress lady who I think was someone else, but dressed the same. So I feel like maybe they could interact with each other, but I'm not sure. So we'll start by talking to her. Wait, don't we have a book? Or did I give the book to someone already? Where would book be? Probably under key items, right? I don't see any books.
There you are. Shall we commence the...
Okay, so she didn't have anything to say. No new spells, obviously, because we didn't give her a book. At the end of the last one, we also realized that the weapon that I wanted to use is bugged and just doesn't work correctly. It does, like, peanut damage, which is sad. So we're not going to be able to use that, at least not unless they fix it. So we're going to have to find something else, which is a shame. I'm still thinking we might use this Warhawk's Talon, because it seems pretty cool, but I'm not positive on that. And our katana right now is our strongest weapon, so I think we might keep using that, especially since we figured out how to, or like we started using the unsheath as, more effectively. Now, the thing about the unsheath, where did I want to go next? Oh yeah, there was one other area down here that I think we didn't explore quite yet, and then one other thing I wanted to check before we go north. But the thing about the unsheath is there's a reason that I think that strength builds are the strongest builds in the game, usually. It seems like maybe this game, magic might actually be the strongest just because it does way too much damage. It's like an unfair amount of damage. So maybe we'll spec more into magic. We do have a little bit of magic, and we've used it a tiny bit. But yeah, the reason that I think strength builds are so good is because the strategy behind a strength build is you hit someone once, do a lot of damage, and then you get out, right? And you dodge. Now, you can see there's some items over here, so we're gonna try and get these items. Now, with a lighter weapon, to do the same amount of damage as a strength weapon, you gotta hit like 2 to 3 times. Now, the thing that makes Unsheath so good is it gives you the hit damage of a strong weapon. Now, the downside, of course, is that it costs FP, so you can't infinitely spam it like you can a stronger weapon. But yeah, that's why strength builds are usually the best, in my opinion. Because it's pretty much like it tells you, the strength build tells you how to play the game, right? Because the attacks, the disadvantage of the strength build is the attacks are slower. So, what does that mean? That means you could go for less hits, which pretty much means you go for one hit, then you get out. With a light weapon, you're trying to get as many hits in as you can, and then get out, which usually gets you punished. And so I keep pressing this to teleport. So yeah, that's why the strength build kind of like tells you how to play, because it's like, all right, well, your weapon is slow, so just hit less and then dodge immediately. Where am I looking? I remember. Some things are just dying. Huh? We want to be like right here, I believe. So while I was watching someone else play, I saw an area that I thought might be useful. They didn't actually do anything with the area, but in the past we've gotten these paintings. I believe I saw this area around here. It says, work of wandering artists, reminiscence of a painting titled Homing Instinct. This painter is said to have captured the landscape seen during the last moments of those welcomed in death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. So I feel like we've probably been to this location, but I don't know if having the painting changes your ability to interact with it. I believe it's somewhere along this coast. But here, I think this, yes. Yeah. It did have something. Incantation Scarab. So yeah, maybe just having the painting made it so this actually worked. You can see here there's a tree, and it's under that arch. I think that's all the same, right? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I mean, this is that area. Now, this area, we can find that, right? It's either on the Weeping Peninsula or right next to the starting area, I believe. So we're going to take a look for that real quick, actually. But what's this Incantation Scarab? It was a piece of headwear, which we've... Oh, we got the octopus head? Where did we even get that? I don't remember getting that. Hold up. Does this do anything? Those who can withstand the smell and will... The smell will find its organic elasticity excellent for negating strikes. Is it really that good? I mean, it's light. It's not really that good, honestly. And then, so we have another scarab. We've gotten a scarab before. Doesn't look like anything special. It gives you a buff, though? Wait, these scarabs give special buffs. Hold up. They have negatives, but... So this one slightly reduces the FP cost of incantations but increases damage taken. Slightly reduces the FP cost of skills but increases damage taken. Okay, so they do stuff. I didn't realize they did stuff. So why do we still have a buff? I don't know what buff it is, but anyways. So, where would we see that area? Could be a lot of places. Maybe over here? Let's take a look at what site we're exactly trying to see. I wish there was a better way to do this. And it's so freaking small. So we can see the entire beach. Kind of see the tree. I don't know what the thing in the bottom right is. It looks like a tree, maybe. Like a white tree? Where would we see that from? What am I missing here? We need to be able to see the beach. It also seems like I don't know if it needs to be the same time of day. Well, it can't be because this one was during the day and we just did it at night. How far back is this is the problem that I'm having. It must be on the other island, right? I'm just not seeing it here. But we don't see that little island, do we? Oh, it's the waterfall. Yeah. Okay, hold up. So if we remember, behind this church there was like a path that went down, kind of. Maybe that's what's happening here? We need to go to that path? Ooh, there's an item over here. Gilded iron shield. So there's the waterfall. It must be that, right? I guess it could just be here. What are we thinking? Ah, there's no way to like pull up both at the same time. Yeah, we definitely have to be here to be able to see the waterfall. But I can't tell how high we need to be. I guess we'll run around. Because a ghost should appear if we enter the right spot, right? We didn't even have to like interact with anything. It just kind of appeared. I hope it wasn't just that gilded shield. I guess it could have been. It can't be this. The waterfall's too tall in the picture. This seems like a mistake now, actually. So now we kind of got like the right idea going on, right? But we went down here when I thought we already had the picture. I don't remember us finding anything. We can't get back up there from here. We went here. Wait, how much of the castle can you see? Yeah, this is more like it. Can you see that statue in the picture? Yeah, you can. The statue is in front of bridge. We're too low, I think. Yeah, it seems like we're too low. This doesn't seem like the right angle. Try again from up here. I have a feeling that it's that area with the bat dudes, but we already went there. So yeah, this is too high because the statue's not in front of the gate. It's like right at the gate, isn't it? It's so hard to tell in this picture because it's so freaking small. I think it's the statue's like right at the gate. We put it like here and forward. There it is. Warhawk ashes. How many Warhawks are we talking here? Oh, they're tier 1. Used to summon the spirit of a Warhawk. Spirit of Stormveil Warhawk. The talons have been used to slice blah 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 blah. Where's a good place where we could test that? Trying to think. The best place I can remember that you can always summon is over here. Well, I'm surprised we actually found both of those paintings. I'm glad that the first one I was correct about, and then the second one we were able to figure it out. Okay, how good are you, Warhawk? Oh, it's the one with the fire. Probably the good thing about the Warhawk is it's probably really hard for them to hit. Okay. Not as difficult for them to hit as I thought it might be. He's kind of getting beat up. Alright, he has disappointed me. I mean, I didn't have high expectations, but doesn't seem good enough for us to not use the soldiers. So, let's get going then. Anything else we wanted to do? We should mark this, huh? The merchant icon. So I don't forget that there's a merchant there. How many markers do we have? 14. So, I guess we're going. We haven't even touched this door yet. Oh, we got new regions to explore. We should take a look at the map real quick. I know I look at the map like every 14 seconds, but like how big? Do you think we have the full size of the map unlocked yet? I feel like no. It probably goes further to the right at least. And I mean, if we're going here, I mean, we've explored maybe a fourth of the map, maybe a little bit less. Who knows? But
now I can I?
alrighty. Did we go back here? In this corner? This corner seems like it could hold something. No. No, it cannot. Alright, let us press forward. So now we're pretty much looking for a weapon. Because our other weapon was a dud. Because it's apparently bugged. It's highly unfortunate. Oh, this is a safety zone. I was like, what the heck? I can't block. What's going on here? There has to be an NPC, right? Otherwise, why would it be a safety zone? Well, there's two ways to go. Also, I have a theory about illusory walls now in this game because I still refuse to believe they don't exist. What the heck is the point of this room, by the way? Might hold NPCs or something later? But yeah, I refuse to believe they don't exist. But if I was gonna guess how they're gonna do illusory walls, since we haven't found any yet, and I really would have expected to find some, I feel like they're going to be region-based. Regions that make sense to have an illusory wall. Specifically, the magic region, Liurnia or whatever? I can't remember what it's called, but you know, the place where our sorceress lady came from. I think that that is going to be possibility. Wait, so what was the point of that safe zone? We just walked through the safe zone, there was no freaking NPCs. But yeah, I think that certain regions might have stuff. Illusory walls. Well, I see this ladder. I don't see any other way to leave this room. What a weird room. Also, I wonder if you can find those guys from the paintings without having the painting. I feel like we would have found at least the one by the cemetery. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Excuse me? Are these your grapes? Shabriri grape. It's a key item. What does that mean? Good sir? This one. A yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. The surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant land, or to the distant light. Excuse me? The blind maiden? We only know one blind lady, and that was Irina, and she is very dead. We might go visit her body, though. Wait, who is he talking to, by the way? He's talking to a specific person, but doesn't tell us who it is. Alright, where are we? Site of Grace. Liurnia of the Lakes. Yeah, this place was what I was trying to talk about earlier. Seems like there's a church right there already. Ooh, a lady. You think this is the same path as this? I feel like it is. Who are you?
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, it's a blind
My
lady.
name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
I feel like this is gonna have consequences. She'll probably... It seems like one of these things where you should go ahead first and defeat an area before you give her the item, because otherwise she's gonna go there and get, like, super murdered. But, like, I have no idea where that area is, so...
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
As you wish.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing...
Is that all you had to say?
You are most kind. May the blessing of the...
Okay, I would like to go backwards first. So I want to see if this links back up with that other path that we found. Ooh, what is this? Crystal Bud. That's where we went. Going on here? Can we see anything like cool from up here? Where are we exactly? We're looking north. That's an area we have not been. Interesting. I don't think we can jump that cliff though. And maybe you could jump like right here onto those rocks. Definite possibility, but not the way I want to take, I don't think. Unless there's no other way over here, which I guess is could happen. Doesn't seem reasonable. Hello there, wolf. Lots of thin beast bones. I'm still not sure how we're supposed to get down there. But maybe we'll figure out by going this way. I thought that was another wolf. Oh, there are more wolves. But the thing that I saw was not a wolf. It was a squirrel. Or whatever that weird little rodent creature is. Also keeping an eye out for dungeons, but I'm not seeing any, unless there's one here. I didn't check this thoroughly. No. Alright. I mean, we're going down. Hello, weird bunny squirrel. That doesn't seem like he'll survive that. Now we can see the bridge that we were at before. There's a beetle down there. No dungeons or anything, huh? The really long side path that you could take early to skip Godric, I guess? Is there a reason to skip Godric? The only game that I remember having a reason to skip a boss was Dark Souls 1, where you would skip every all the Lord Souls except for or no, you didn't have to skip the Lord Souls, I don't think, but you had to. What was it exactly? I know you had to kill the 4 kings and talk to Koth before you spoke to Frampt. I don't remember if you could just not talk to Frampt and get Koth, or if you had to not kill any of the other lords to make sure that Frampt never came to Firelink Shrine. But yeah, that's the only instance I can think of where skipping bosses had a reason. And the only reason to meet Koth was if you wanted to become a Dark Wraith. Uh-oh. Are you kidding? Ashes of War Storm Wall. Probably heal up just in case. That should be an illusory wall. Alright, so I never saw a path to get to there. I think we already went we went to like right up there and then didn't drop. So let's teleport back. Which means we can get rid of that little walking sign that I put because we already went on this path. I'm thinking that it has to loop around. Either that or we had to jump. One of the places I was saying we should jump. That just seems a little bit unreasonable. So, a hair in my mouth. Eh. And she's already gone? Alright, fair enough. So does this link up anywhere? It doesn't even link up anywhere. What the? It really seems like if you want to get there, you gotta land on those right there. That's it. That's the secret. Let's go to the church first. See if they got like a sacred tier for us or something. Oh no. We're loading all these cool new areas for the first time. I guess the game is not happy about it. I wonder if that's what it is. It has to do with like maybe your save file loading areas for the first time. Church of Erith. No site of grace, but I mean it's right next to a site of grace. Another sacred tier. Oh, hello.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
This guy seems incredibly suspicious, but 10 runes is literally nothing,
Well,
so.
bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
Really. This one seems special. What the heck is this? Creates starlight to illuminate surroundings. One of glintstone sorceries of Academy Area Lucaria. Creates a small floating starlight that illuminates surroundings. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Granted to sorcerers who depart from the academy to embark on journeys, even during the blackest nights, sojourns underground, or imprisonment in jail. The stars are never far from a sorcerer's side. Okay. So, I mean, these two we could already get. Like, we already have the pebble, and we could get that at our trainer. This one's new, I'm pretty sure. But we don't need it right now.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries.
That way.
Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning. Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the academy. and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the academy. You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
Interesting.
Find yourself without one, and you will never...
Also, it occurs to me that we could have bought this sorcery if it hadn't been for the 10 runes that we gave him, because we're literally 2 runes short. We should, I guess, mark this as a merchant. So we have another sacred tier. I should probably go use it soon before I forget. But I want to get some idea of where we want to go. What the heck is that, and how do we get there? There is no path there. I can't imagine that those rocks are going to lead us there. So unless there's a teleporter, I don't know how to get there. Interesting, because we've been able to see that island for a long time. Whoop, that could have been bad if I was facing the other direction. Wait, what am I acquiring? Some herba stuck in the ground? Alright. Okay, so what other paths are there? It seems like north might be the only path, but maybe we can also go west? Definitely something here. We don't have a map. Do we have any idea where the next... Field's all the way over there? Jeez. I should mark it. That's not a bad idea. How far away can we see our mark from? I actually... Oh, it's that way. So that might be useful. Alright, let's just start adventuring, I guess. Because I don't know what direction we should be going. There's definitely a lot of options. Oh, what's up with this down here? I thought it was a little bit more mysterious than it was. It's just the main road. What was that? It's like an animal. It must have been up above, but it felt like it was inside the wall there. There's a small village. Why does the map look bigger than the area we're actually in? Maybe it's just because we haven't discovered the steel yet? Maybe we should rush the steel, honestly. I would probably ease my job. We could summon here, and there's a stake, so this is not going to be a friendly village. Well, let's get to work. Hello, good sir. Do you want to die today? What the heck? I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think that's how the rocks work. still losing lots of frames in this area. Well, let's go. Uh-oh. Anti-heal? These guys are weird. Short sword? Uh-oh. I didn't expect that to do so much stamina damage. Really? Alright, what do we got here? Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook. Let's investigate. Let's make cuckoo glintstones, which is, I would think, what they were throwing. Contains information on bow sorceries, such as they were called. But we should check. We haven't been in the crafting menu for ages. How do we craft any of this nonsense anyways? Still can't get this because we still don't know what a ritual pot is. Cuckoo glintstones. We need crystal bud and cracked crystals. Not things we found very abundantly. Wow, we can make lots of soft cotton. Where's the PvP item? We have a lot of Erd leaf flowers. We can make a lot of that. What about arrows? We don't have that many feathers. I'm slightly interested in bleeding arrows. They take those blood roses that we haven't found that many of, but we have some. We probably should not be that scared to craft stuff because we've kind of just gathered a lot of materials at this point. Is there anything else in this camp? How many arrows do we have anyways? Oh yeah, we stock back up on arrows. We're fine. What's going on down there? There's something blue like a sorcery. I guess that's where we're going next. Think we're done with this? I should probably use this. So that way I have my dudes again. No drop-offs. Alright, keep going then. And the mark is... I mean, we'll get there in no time, actually. What's going on here? Ooh, a grace. And a person? Oh, it's a merchant. Should we rest? Yeah, we should rest. We're not gonna go back up there anyways. Anything to talk about? No. But we should mark the merchant. Anything right here? Like, what happens if we climb this? Also, we should go for some feathers. Wowzers. I only drop one feather at a time. I wish they dropped a little bit more. Is there any point to this? No. I do not believe so. The man up there, but we can't get to that. At least not right now.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Alright, he's got a lantern, but we already have one of those. Got a cookbook, which we'll definitely buy. Oh, we could finally get a staff. You have to get this far in the game to get a staff. I guess, I mean, with that side path, I guess you could just go here right away, right? But still, I was wondering where the heck you get the basic staff. Which is funny, because this staff has higher requirements to use than the staff we currently have. Get all the astrologer stuff. Kite shield. Kite shield probably would have been better than what we have right now, but we already invested the stats. Like, it has the lower stat requirement. It looks like it also has a lower guard boost, though, so... Okay, what does this do? Crystal dart, spellproof dried liver, shatter shard arrow. I mean, we're buying it. Alright, at least this swamp doesn't appear to be poison. Okay, hold on, we need to fight. These things are freaking me out. You can break the crystals, but it doesn't give you any crystals. Dang. This place is weird. I'm not a fan. The music is not helping. Also, slightly afraid that there might just be a deep part to the water that just kills you. Oh, there it is. Glintstone firefly. Interesting. Alright, let's get the map. Oh, jeez. Oh, that could have gone way worse. But it didn't go well. Let's tag this real quick. Liurnia East. Alright, what do we got? New map has been found. So we just went straight this way. It still doesn't seem like there was a way to get to this island without teleportation. Here it seems like we gotta drop right here to get into here. And there's some further drops that you can do. Interesting, it revealed a lot. Oh my gosh. But we didn't reveal any of this. Also, I'm fairly disoriented right now. So north is probably the general direction we want to go. Ooh, we can jump up here. We might actually do that. Usually I wouldn't just leave an area like this, but I think we could get to a better area. Oh, you got weird creepy magic. Big dude back there. Just trying to figure out what the heck all is going on around here. Ooh, an Everjail. So we should go grab that item that we saw. Malefactor's Everjail. Guess let's start by marking that, but we might be getting rid of that mark quickly. So where exactly was that item? Here. Is there even a point to do the other drops? Doesn't really seem like it. Just a sacrificial twig. Alright, are we gonna fight that Everjail? We haven't really fought anything today, so might be a fun idea. Oh, but I wasted my potion. I should have rested. Let's go rest. I want my potion for it. Oh, but that brought back all the stupid enemies. Oh well, we could just run past them. And then where's this path gonna lead us? I don't know, but that's probably the direction we should go. Where is the stake, by the way? Right there. Oh, let's see what's in here. Oh, let's get rid of the torch. Adna, Thief of Fire. Really? It takes a lot of damage. Oh, he deals a lot of damage though. Oh, he heals? Okay, well, he's out of healing, so that's a thing. Got him. Well, we got lucky that we had just enough health to not get one-shot by him. Flame of the Fell God. It seemed like a really interesting spell. Like, it kind of just floats around and doesn't really do anything until it explodes, and then it does massive amounts of damage. Alright, Everjail slain. Let's check out the spell, by the way. "41 Faith. Summon Raging Fireball that explodes. Release a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a fell god. The fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze." Yeah, the blaze on the floor was a little bit annoying, because I couldn't enter the area after that. Arganthi, the chief guardian of the flame had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adon. The fell god still lurks within the fire giants. Interesting. I think we're good to just continue. See what we can find up here. I guess we'll get down later. Might as well do up first. We didn't miss anything. Because that way we get the side path. Oh my gosh, that wasn't far enough. I didn't want to run off the cliff. But yeah, this day we're getting like the outer edge already done. Lots of very steep cliff sides. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight on those terms. Whoa, that's a cool weapon. Did get one of each flask back there. They had like some cool chain sickle weapon. This is gonna be an interesting area. Might be getting ambushed a lot. Can't really make it up that. Alright, we'll go through those small, unsafe pathways. Oh, here they are. Doesn't seem to have any effect besides obscuring your vision. Really, I didn't expect that to have a double attack. Gauntlets. You can't get your physique back at all, huh? Unfortunate. This is a weird area. Like, what the heck's going on here? Why am I getting ganked by weird tiny ninjas? Alright, so that area is now over. That enemy can't just be only in that one spot, right? Seems like a very weird and small area to have a specific type of enemy for. Get some feathers. Ah, it's approaching nighttime again. Oh, there's more of them. There's not another one? Get this out. Doesn't help that much, but it helps a little bit. Alright, let's go up into these rocks over here. There's a village down there. We need to find a site of grace, honestly. Don't see any. Maybe there's one up in here. We should go. I thought I heard something. Go the top path. Although it doesn't seem like we're gonna be seeing a whole lot in here anyways. The tumbleweed there. What the heck? What's the point of this little peak over here? I guess nothing? No point? Some guards wandering around. Also, it occurs to me that while we're walking around, we really could do that. Get back to full health. What are you? You didn't drop anything cool. Ooh, what's going on here? There's no stake nearby. No grace. And I can't summon. Fair enough. Double kill. Oh, I was trying to hit both. Hoping we just get a flask back for killing all these? That's not. I guess I should have probably used the flask first if I expected to get anything back, but I don't think we got anything back anyways. Alright, I mean that big guy had a lot of health, and he did not bleed. I thought I hit him plenty of times, but he never bled. Oh, that reminds me about specifically bleeding and the fact that we invested so many stats into Arcane. It's kind of bad because obviously none of our stuff right now scales with it, but there is, I think bleeding effects scale with it. Oh, you could summon here. I think some bleeding effects scale with it. Specifically, I think that blood slash that we had, or that we got, we haven't used it, but that might scale with Arcane. We might consider using that since we have so many stats in Arcane. Uh-oh. Oh, that was my guys. Gosh. Wait, he parried my guy, but he didn't do anything? Oh, there we go. We finally got a bleed this time on him. And we got all our blasts back? That's crazy. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. O Flame. Be given to a learned cleric. So we might try and see if we can give incantations to D. Fire spurn me. Can you actually get hurt by this fire? No. Alright, so done with this little zone. We still haven't discovered another site of grace, though. I And it could be that there's just one slightly into the swamp that I'm not seeing. Like, what's there? It looks like a big... Yeah, I think we're either looking at this island or the big one. Really what I want to do is I want to get up there, I think. I think that's probably our goal. We just want a site of grace somewhere around here, if possible. Alright, that went pretty well for what it's worth. Usually I don't have very much fun fighting the flying dudes. Oh, I thought that was a cave. Huh. What exactly are we supposed to be doing? This isn't gonna get us up there. How the heck? I thought it was gonna be a lot easier than this, honestly. Trying to collect as much of this new material as possible. Seems like it's going to be needed for all those spell crafting things. Alright, some crabs. Is this a poison swamp? Yes. Good thing about Torrent, though, is he doesn't... Well, at least we don't know if he can get poisoned or not. It doesn't have a bar for us, but that doesn't mean that he's not getting poisoned. Ash of War, Vow of the Indomitable. Also, I find it weird that that crab didn't attack us. I feel like most big crabs are hostile. Oh, he's mad. Maybe we just didn't get close enough to him last time. Maybe he wasn't mad? I can't really tell. We need our torch. What the heck? Can't see squat. We can't hold the torch up while it's in our right hand. What was this material? Oh, just row upward. We have so much of that. Village of the Albanaric. I don't think I read that correctly, but... But are you angry? What did I ever do to you? Whoa, he's moving fast. He seemed like an enemy that might, like, burst into poison gas or something. Why I ran away. Now we hear some weird music. This is so weird. Where the heck are we anyways? Okay, we are nowhere near a map anymore. We see the... No, we don't even see the steel. Dang. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought there was. We're gonna need some help, I think. Or at least help seemed like not a bad idea. I find it funny how very often with these guys, one of them will just sit back and use his ranged weapon, while the other one will get in their face. Larval Tear. Is that one of those physique item things? Oh, I totally forgot about our Sacred Tear. I told you I would. No, it is not. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. Core of a creature of mimicry known as a silver tear. As much a substance as it is a living organism, material required by the amber egg cradled by Renala, queen of the full moon, to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the reallocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. Okay, so we seem to have the item that allows reallocating your points. I don't know if that will be infinite or if it's finite. Or, I mean, they've done it various different ways, right? In the Souls games. Sometimes you need to spend like a resource, but the resource is farmable. Definitely something going on up there with like a flute. It reminds me of the... What was it? The Shamisen player from Sekiro? The village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Not sure what you're talking about. What's that way? Oh no, but it could be important. Is that another ghost? No, that's a skull. Well, it seems like my guys are gonna despawn. Do we want to go a little bit further? Wait, hold up. Was there... There was a lot of options here. I didn't see if there was this talk to Melina. No. We almost have enough runes to level up. I should have just used the Sacred Tear. What am I doing? It's an impossible item to remember. Okay, it still only requires one. Also, I don't get, like, a lot of the buildings have this weird triple platform thing next to it. I don't get it. So we got two ways. We got up and we got bridge. Bridge seems like it might be a dead end. But I'm also nervous that it might be a boss. or that this bridge is gonna get cut and I'm gonna be sad. Flintstone Firefly. When these guys make noises, I feel like they're an NPC, but then... Blood clot. The heck is that thing? This spellcaster dude? Stop moving so fast. Okay. Crystal sword. Now you're talking my language. Unless it's like, I guess, could just be like the crystal swords in other Dark Souls games, in which case they are not speaking my language at all. What the? But we're still under that other place, huh? There's another bridge there? How do we get to that? Okay, this seems like this dead end has been solved. Let's check out this crystal sword, huh? Is that something we're interested in? I mean, I'm kind of interested in, like, sorcery stuff now, because sorcery seems really strong. Okay, so it's what I thought it was, instead of being, bad. Sword fashion, because, I mean, I guess there's no durability in this game, so it couldn't have been, what it was in Dark Souls 1, where it was just a high raw damage weapon, but it broke easily and you couldn't fix it. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human, and wreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with intelligence. The inscrutable Crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. Skill favored by dexterous warriors, slash foes as your body spins, additional input for follow-up attacks. So it doesn't have like a special intellect attack. But it might actually be pretty good for us. We need 3 intellect levels, which I think I might be okay getting. I was going to do something else with my levels, which was... I was going to try and pump up my mind until we could use one of those other things. Wow, that puts us into heavy load. It looks so cool, though. And it's a straight sword. I'm all about straight swords. I guess we can't do the art because we don't have the stats. Yeah, we might use that, actually. Since our other sword was going to be pretty similar to that, except have a cool ability. And that fell through the cracks. So how the heck do we get to that bridge? I guess maybe if we start going up, we might figure it out real quick. Is this a cuttable bridge, by the way? It sounds cuttable. Does not appear to be cuttable, though. So should I pause there? I didn't get enough runes yet to level up. But I mean, I guess good that we went and got that sword, because now I can at least go for 3 intellect levels. What I'm thinking is going to happen with our build, because obviously we're just going to have a lot of stats, right? 'Cause this is kind of a first playthrough, so we're just going to have a lot of stats. I'm thinking we're gonna, as our magic, go more intellect, but we might build a little bit of faith. Just to use some cool spells? I don't know. I haven't figured it out completely yet. But I want like a good base of a lot of the stats so we can use a whole bunch of different things. Whole bunch of different weapons, whole bunch of different ashes, all that stuff. Hello, sir. Oh, you're an enemy. Alright, well. Those are some weird spells you got there. Oh, that bled him. Does this keep going up, or how the heck did we get on top of it? We were trying to get to that crazy castle in the sky, and we ended up not being able to get there at all. And this just goes across that. Ivory sickle. Here it is. It's a dagger. Oh, there we go. You can't see that part. That's kind of like the whole thing of the weapon is the sickle part, but it wasn't in the picture. Sickle fashioned from ivory, weapon carried by aged Albinarics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Halig tree, despite never having entered its presence. Quick step. Are we gonna start crossing the bridge? I think we got a few minutes. Let's try crossing the bridge a little bit. We can also summon dudes, which is... What? Oh. Hello, good sir. Why were you here, though? Just to push people off, or...? There's a lot of corpses, by the way. Like, a lot. This doesn't seem like a very big village for how many corpses there are. Is this gonna be dead end? Or no, it's leading to that over there. Ah, dang it. This is gonna be annoying. We can't summon anymore. To eat that one to get the kill. Get back here. But I think you're just a flask one, so I don't think I care that much. We've never actually let one of these escape. I don't know what it looks like. Like, I know what crystal lizards or titanite lizards or whatever the heck you want to call them look like when they escape. I don't know what these look like. It seems like they flash a little bit, like very faintly, when they're trying to escape, but we haven't let any of them actually get away, so I'm not sure. It's an enemy, huh? Yeah, he's not gonna let me. I forgot I have the healing thing on. I was like, wow, I've been getting health back apparently. Hello. Omen killer. I didn't realize it was a boss. Tried to kill the dog and it did that. Okay, hello. Alright, let's You're just going for me, huh? Didn't really expect that, but that's okay. Yeah, we killed the Omen Killer. Gave us a Crucible Knot Talisman. Seems like a casting item. Oh no, maybe it's a talisman, you know. That would make a lot more sense, probably. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. That embodies the aspect of various creatures said to have grown on the human body long ago. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. That seems not good in most circumstances. How much health do we have right now? We have full health. Why don't we flip the turtle again? Was not expecting there to be a boss here. We did see a purple item over there, so we do want that. Okay, no environmental fire actually seems to hurt you. Like, this is the first one where I was like, if environmental fire did hurt you, that would definitely do it. Hope there's no more dogs, because we didn't really use all of the boss rooms, so there could be some hidden dogs. I think the last one tried to come after us at the end, and I think my guys would still be here if there was still an enemy. Oh, it seems like a rune arc. I mean, that's good, but I was hoping for something cooler, I guess. Because I think we're just done with this area now. Like, this up above area. I think this path has met its end. And we're so far off the map, it's kind of a problem. We do have enough to level up. So we'll work towards that crystal sword, I think. Seems like a good use of our time because the other weapon didn't pan out. And then I think we'll just be looking for like any int scaling weapons that we can find. I think that's going to be our primary goal right now. Int quality combined with int, I think will be good. And then once we get enough int for the crystal sword, we'll start leveling mind until we find another weapon that requires more stats. Yeah, I think we're just done with this whole weird village. What was it called? Village of the Albernarix, whatever. Appears to be completed. But I mean, I think we'll take a break there. And then in the next one, we'll check out and make sure that we actually did as much as I think we did. Do we have... I know we have one gold seed, but that's not enough. Oh, we should check a few things, actually. First of all, we should get our level up. And it's gonna be intelligence. Second, I want to know what that thing that we just got upgrades with. We're gonna take a quick detour to the round table hold. I just noticed that the thing is called the Table of Lost Grace. But I guess they're all lost graces, right? That shouldn't be that surprising. Where'd D go? Okay, he's still here.
Be sure to tell she's a servant. She's been
Still
working
have
for us
no
countless
idea
times.
where this Liurnia lady is, but sure. Okay, he cannot be given the book. That's good info.
Well then.
he can be given this book. Fire
That
monks.
is a work of heresy.
What isn't a work of heresy, by the
Incantations
way?
bear no lineage from the Erd Tree.
What does bear lineage from the
Very
Erd
well.
Tree?
I'll take it off your hands.
You said the same thing about everything I give you. I'm starting to think that you're just lying to me. Oh, flame. Kind of seems like great combustion. Flamethrower, usually not very good. And I'm kind of interested in the black flame, but I think we've already decided we're not really going the faith route right now. Alright. We're just seeing if anyone has anything new to say, and I wanted to go... I guess we could talk to Ragier. I wonder if we could tell him about the thing that Fia gave us. No, you cannot.
Greeting, are you here for spirit?
Doesn't have anything else to say.
Well, I took youth no matter it. Lay out your arms.
Okay, so if we wanted to upgrade this weapon. Somber smithing stones. Not surprising. I think this weapon might actually be really good. Like, look at its base damages compared to the weapon we were trying to use. It's got more physical, more magic. I guess the thing that's worse is the weapon we wanted to use scaled better with dex than strength. This weapon scales better with strength than dex, which is kind of awkward for us. But it'll be okay. We still don't have the stats for it anyways. Yeah, I think that's it. And I don't think there's any use talking to Fia. We kind of did all of her stuff for a little while last time. So anyways, I think that's going to do it for this one. Next time we'll go back to where we were and just make sure we didn't miss anything real quick. But I think we got it. So we need to pick a different direction now. I was kind of hoping that would amount to more, but it just ended in a dead end. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed that one. Did some good work. And I will see you next time.